Episode 3707, Reignite Your Love.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. How is your weekend? Happy Memorial Weekend. Yes, I know it's a holiday weekend. That means family, friends, cookouts. It's the kickoff for a lot of you for summertime. Yes, it is. But don't forget the person you're sleeping with. It's time to reignite your love. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. Well, I really do hope that you're going to be spending some time together with family and close friends. Maybe if you have a pool, you're opening up your pool for the season. Maybe you're just enjoying some great barbecue. I was grabbing some odds and ends at the grocery store, and I saw this one sweet, I'm assuming it was family. It looked like a mom and a daughter and then maybe another person of the family. But I kid you not, they had 10 racks of ribs. And I'm like, someone's going to be eating well this Memorial weekend. And I thought, oh, what are those delicious things that we do? But then I think about, what are we doing that's delicious in our own marriages? Like, what are we doing for each other, right? We sit here and we sleep with this person. We spend a lot of time with this person, or do we, right? Because in the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy for the magic of marriage to get lost in the mix of buried beneath deadlines, to-do lists, and responsibilities. As you enjoy this holiday weekend, take a moment, recommit, reflect, and reignite your love for each other. You know, holidays give us an excuse to make time for each other. But why do we have to wait for a holiday? Seriously, why is it that the only time we take off is around a holiday, but we won't do it other times just because? As I was sitting with my family at dinner the other night, specifically my daughter and her boyfriend, it took me back to when my husband and I were dating. Life was mostly simple at times, not much happening until there was something at school or work, or the family needed us. The struggles were there, but it didn't overtake our feelings. However, soon into marriage, life got a little more real. Time seemed to shrink and responsibilities seemed to grow. The thing is, though, what grows comes from what and how we feed it, right? If we're paying attention to all the things we have to do, the responsibilities, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, right? You can't just forget about your animals. You can't forget about your kids. You can't forget about your spouse. You have responsibilities, okay? I get that. But at some point, we have to look at life and say, what really does matter? Where do we need to prioritize things differently? How do we need to show up so we can not just fill up our own lives, but we can fill up other people's lives? Specifically the one that you said I do too, which means we do. I find it interesting how quick we forget the little things that we said yes to. That now is only bother. That's it. Oh, bother. That's, from Eeyore, from Winnie the Pooh. In marriage, we can't live our lives like Eeyore. Oh, bother. Instead of letting life lead, you get to lead your life. So reignite your love. That is your kiss to keep it simple strategy. Reignite your love. I mean, back when my husband and I were dating, we wrote a ton of letters. Now, that was before what? The cell phone. Oh, yes, the infamous cell phone. We had the big bag phones and the ones that looked like a brick on your ear. And they, honestly, it looked a little strange, but it was great for emergency purposes. And my husband did a lot of traveling early on in our marriage. And so it was important that we had that. So we only used it for emergency purposes. Now, did we use it? Of course we did. But nothing like we do now. And who would have even thunketh? Yeah, I said that word on purpose. Who would have even thunketh that we could sit here and literally have a mini computer with us at all times? But you see, I go back to the olden days, right? Sitting there watching my daughter and her boyfriend, and I'm thinking, I wonder if they really understand the art of letter writing. Some people would say, well, it's like texting. Oh, no, it's not. I'm stopping you right there. Texting is not the same as letter writing. Writing a letter is a beautiful thing, especially when you share your deepest thoughts with the one you love most, your spouse. So what if you were to put pen to paper for a moment and write a love letter? Yes, this holiday weekend. And if you're wondering what to include, guess what I have for you? Yep, 3 things that I want you to think about. One that you really don't have to pour a lot of time into, but some good thoughts can come from it. And I think good thoughts bring solid hearts. And a lot of times we need to connect those more. And quite frankly, we're just not doing it. Our little things that we carry around in our pockets all the time, we take them to the bathroom, disgusting. And I'm guilty as charged. I can say that, but I mean, really think about it. Where those germs go, right? When you sneeze, just think about what happens. Okay, TMI, will stop it there, but I really want you to think this through. We are glued to our smartphones. What if we treated our spouses the way we treated our smartphones? Meaning we always had them. We always wanted to be with them. We always needed them to be beside us, to be with us. Now, we may not take them to the bathroom directly, but there's this thing about enjoying each other's company, right? The laughter. You wouldn't have to wait for the crazy, silly cats or the giggling toddlers and babies, which, yes, they are contagious. I get it. But what about within your own marriage? You need to be contagious with each other. And so I want you to think about writing a letter. Grab a piece of paper. I don't care how small. And if you don't have a piece of paper, you're like, Christiane, we have gone paper free. Okay. Grab a napkin. Yes, my children would tell you I write everything on napkins. Why? That's when the brilliance happens. It's when I'm at dinner having a conversation, or when I might be eating and I'm talking or thinking about something out loud. Whatever. It's not a piece of paper I have around. It's a napkin. Why? Well, maybe it just says I'm messy, but no, I just want to be neater and I always have a pen around. So why not put pen to paper and write your thoughts down? I don't care if it's paper. I don't care if it's a napkin, but write your love down and include the following. Number 1, authenticity. Pour your heart out onto the page and express your true feelings without reservation. You want to be vulnerable. You need to be honest and sincere in sharing your emotions, memories, and desires. What is it? Maybe even this time of year brings up a certain memory and emotion for you. Explore that. Share that. You see, authenticity is the foundation of a deep and meaningful connection, and it allows you to truly understand and appreciate each other on a profound level, which means you get to dig deeper together. That's what it means. But if you're not authentic, if you lie all the time, if you tell half-truths, if you create a reality which isn't honestly the truth, then you're going to have problems. You're going to have problems not only in your own relationship, in your marriage, but with your children, with those around you. There's going to be conflict, very, very heavy conflict. So you've got to be real with each other. Be authentic. And when you're authentic, be kind too. And that takes me to number 2, gratitude. Take this opportunity to express your appreciation for all the little things your spouse does that often goes unnoticed. From the way they make your coffee in the morning, or maybe it's just that little peck on the cheek or a pat on the back, whatever it is, that unwavering support that they provide to you through tough times, acknowledge them, thank them, say, you know what you do really matters. I see it. I may not say it all the time, but I see it, I hear it, and I love you for it. Gratitude fosters a sense of mutual respect and admiration. You cannot have love. Listen here. Love comes with respect and admiration, right? You've got to have that in your marriage or you do not have love. You can have kindness towards someone, but kindness doesn't equate to love, right? You can be kind to an enemy, but you don't have to love your enemy in the manner of the way you do your spouse. Okay, we can get, on a total sidebar here. We're not going down that road, but you understand what I'm saying. Remind yourself and your spouse of the countless reasons you fell in love in the first place. Be grateful. Share that gratitude. And then finally, number 3, and this is so important because you did it before you got married and said I do, right? To we do. Number 3 is vision for the future. Paint a picture of the future you envision together. And make sure that picture is full of love and joy and shared dreams. Share your hopes, your aspirations. And let me tell you, your dreams are going to shift. And you can even talk about that. I remember when we wanted to do this, and now look where we are. And now we're dreaming this dream. My husband and I just came back from being gone a week together. I was doing some work. He had a conference. It worked out great. Just the two of us. Fabulous. I encourage you to take that time. But I'm also telling you that you don't have to take time away to be together. Ooh, listen up to that one. You don't have to take time away to be together. But as we were together, regardless of where you are together, it's important to align your visions. It's important to see, gosh, things are changing. Things are shifting. Look what we can do. Look what's different. We're older now. We see things differently with a different eye, right? We hear things. We have other people now that are coming into our lives. Your family's growing. Maybe it's with grandchildren. Maybe it's with your children getting married. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's in another manner, right? Maybe it's a new job or career. Maybe you're giving birth to a book. I don't know what it is for you, but you need to share the vision for your future with your spouse. Create a sense of unity and purpose by creating that vision together. And it'll help you when tough times come, when there's challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. Now, here comes the fun part. I want you to fold up that paper. I want you to put it into an envelope, and I want you to put it on your spouse's pillow. Yep. Or maybe it's in their car, somewhere they're going to find it where you're not necessarily hanging around. Let it be a surprise. Kind of take them off guard, because when they sit down for those few moments, whether it takes them a minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes to read, you might be writing a book to them. I have no idea. However long it takes, they get to allow themselves to live out why they fell in love with you too. So let the beauty and the power of your connection and your words serve as a beacon of light that connects the two of you. Because I'm telling you right now, you're better together. And it'll take you back to the heart of love, where your souls intertwine and where your spirits dance in harmony. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day, and happy Memorial Weekend. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.